What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nino Breeze, Record Shop TV. We out here, BET Matter Store, you know, the Music Matter Store. Got the lovely Melanie Fiona right here with me. What's going on with you?
You know, just made it to the city of brotherly love, getting ready to do sound check. Happy to be back.
We're glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. As far as everything that I ever saw from you, always tear stuff down. So I know you're gonna tear it down tonight. You have a single right now, right? Gone but never coming back. Gone and never coming back. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's a new single off the new album. You know, when I did It Kills Me, I gave people a lot of emotion and a lot of, you know, real life storytelling. So on this song, I wanted to come back and get with Jay Phoenix and Andrea Martin, who I did It Kills Me with. And it's about a song about loss. It's just a song about losing someone, saying goodbye to somebody, someone leaving you. Whatever those feelings are that you're left with, I know everybody's been there. And I just think it's important that my songs relate to people and they feel like they have, like, you know, they can relate to what I'm talking about. So, yeah.
That's always a good thing to be able to touch the heart. So young artists out there that's writing, young songwriters come from the heart. Melanie Fiona said it herself. What else do you have going on? Is the album done? You still working on the album?
Yeah, the album's pretty much finished. My first album, The Bridge, is still out right now, and shout out to everybody who has that, and thank you for the support. And I'm working on the new album. It's called The MF Life, and it's going to be out summer-ish. I've been told summer. I don't know. I have an exact date yet, but I'm really excited about it because it's. I've gotten to work with a lot of my favorite producers on this album, from Salam Remy to Jay Phoenix and Chuck Harmony, Jerry Wonder, Jack Splash. It's just been a really cool experience, and I'm excited to show people about the MF life because I feel like it's about the ups and the downs that we all go through and the balance of life. Yeah.
So all your songs are based off of personal experience?
Definitely, either personal experience or just human experience, just because I feel like emotion is so important. It's a thing that we all have in common, and it's important that we talk about it and touch upon it so we can relate and share our stories.
Definitely. I always said that, you know, music is something that drives life, you know. So like you said, it touches all type of emotions. So I know it's a lot of young men out here and obviously a beautiful woman. What kind of man would you say that you look for? What kind of qualities in a man would you like? Young men, listen up.
Young men, listen up. Be polite. Manners and respect and reliability are key things, because no girl wants a guy that says he's going to call and doesn't, or says he's going to show up when he doesn't and just flakes out. That's just whack juice. So I think finding someone who's reliable is a key ingredient to finding somebody who is a good candidate for me, just because I just need somebody who's going to be there for me, really, because I'm always on the go, and I'll be there for them when I can, absolutely, but it's a two-way street for sure, and just be passionate about something, because I'm passionate about life and I'm passionate about my music, but like I can't be with anybody who's not passionate about anything. So you have to be passionate, and whatever that passion is, you have to be able to live that and translate that through love and relationships, and it's important.
There you go, for Melanie Fiona. That's for young men and grown men. Get your stuff together. You know, I got my stuff together, you know, but y'all need to get y'all stuff together. Melanie Fiona says so. Okay, you're from Canada.
I am.
You're from Canada. How do you feel about the whole music movement in Canada right now?
I feel like it's the biggest and best it's ever been. We've had a lot of talent up in Canada for a really long time, for years. And people who've been just making strides, just paving the way slowly, inch by inch, foot by foot. So eventually I can be here and doing interviews and have my album out. So I think it's amazing. And I'm really happy that the world is paying attention to what Canada has to offer right now. Shout outs to Drake.
You got Drake, definitely. I know back in the day you had Deborah Cox, Cardinal Official.
We got Cardinal Official, Tamia, Deborah Cox, Glenn Lewis, Socrates, Julie Black, you know, Drake, Justin Bieber. You want to cross over, you could go Avril Lavigne, Celine Dion, Shania Twain, Nickelback. We got a lot of artists from Canada. And then don't forget Mike Myers and Jim Carrey. They're both Canadian. Shout out to the comedic side of Canada.
See, y'all didn't know that. I didn't know all those artists. I knew about 6 of them. I didn't know all the other ones. It seems like with that first album when you came out, it seemed like you just dropped out of the sky, and it wasn't like you had a big build up. It didn't seem like on the state side. Did you have a big build up in Canada?
No, actually, I broke overseas in Europe first, and then I came over here, and it was really cool because I got to experience the grind. Like that fall from the sky took a very long time, and many people don't know that, and it involved a lot of hard work and a lot of perseverance, and it paid off. So I feel good about where I'm at, and now that people know who I am, and I'm on this tour, it's a great look. I get to be out and meeting people and promoting the new album, the new song. So it's a good look. I feel very blessed.
As far as musical influences, because you're a wonderful vocalist, who did you listen to, and all of us try to emulate somebody when you first doing it. Who was your influences?
I definitely say as artist-wise, I was really influenced by artists like Alicia Keys and Lauryn Hill, just because Lauryn Hill is probably like the biggest influence, I think, just because she was a triple threat to me always. She was just diverse in everything that she did and was accepted for everything that she did, and was, did it with respect. So I personally admire, Lauryn Hill and Alicia Keys. But I grew up listening to Bob Marley, Sade, Sam Cooke. I'm a huge Motown fan and like old soul, retro soul. So Sam Cooke is definitely one of my favorites, but Whitney Houston is probably my favorite vocalist of all time.
Okay, Whitney Houston. I'm sure it's a lot of people that share that same sentiment, Shout out to Whitney Houston. As far as other artists coming up in the game, because like you said, you experienced the grind and everything. Through that grind, what would you say to any artist that's coming up now who's really trying to make it?
I would just say you got to be true to yourself, and you got to find that thing that makes you different from everyone else, because everybody can rap, everyone can sing, everyone can produce, everyone can, do that. It's important that people understand who you are, and that's a big part. And I feel like if who you are is the thing that makes you you, and that's the thing that you root your music in and your passion and your direction, you can't change that for anybody. You can't compromise that. You can cooperate, but you can't compromise, because when you compromise yourself, then you're basically giving up why you're here to do what you do. So I would just say stick to your vision, stick to your guns, and stay true to yourself, yeah.
Great advice, great advice. Listen, y'all, I'd like to thank Melanie Fiona for coming here, the BET Music Matters Tour. Good luck on the show tonight. I know you don't need luck because you got talent.
Enjoy it.
And gone and never coming back. Make sure y'all go get that. Support it. Record Shop TV, Melanie Fiona, Nino Breeze. One love.